welcome to Pay Your Tax. My name is Tayirulu Oladusi. My guest, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and an infrastructural delivery expert. He will join me very shortly. Please stay with us.
My name is Tolu Adegie, Executive Chairman, Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. I want to thank the good people of Ondo State for paying your tax, and I want to encourage those who are not paying to pay their taxes. Schools are being renovated, new ones are being built, we have new hospitals being built, we have plans to do even more infrastructure, we have industries coming into the states, and then of course we have the roads that we can all see. These taxes are being used for things that will benefit the people of Ondo State. I want to thank you all, and I can assure you that in Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, we'll continue to make the tax payment process very easy, very convenient, and very smooth for everyone. Thank you for paying your tax. God bless us all.
Glad to have you back, and today we are having the Honorable Commissioner for Infrastructure, Lands and Housing in Ondo State, Engineer Raimi Aminu, with us on Pay Your Tax. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Nice being with you.
Well, nice
I would like to start with the activities by which I would believe that the Arakuni Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's administration has a lot to show as scorecard to justify tax payments and other revenues since 2018, the inflows of tax. What is your response about this, sir?
Well, thank you very much. As you said, we need to give glory to God Almighty for giving us someone like Arakuni Oluwarotimi Odunayo Akeredolu, SAN-CON, by this time of the day, because you all agree with me that we're in straight jacket period in the country, even worldwide. There's positive of fraud everywhere. That there are a lot of challenges that we need to tackle with funds. With that, if someone can still be performing under this situation
creditably well,
he deserves a kudo. So that's why I said we need to thank God Almighty for giving us someone like him, because even myself, that I'm one of his lieutenants, at times I ask myself, is this magic? What's the secret behind it? But at the end I draw my conclusion by saying it's God's doing, and we thank God for that.
Okay. Kindly take us through those monumental achievements in Ondo South Senatorial districts.
Well, why is it Ondo North, Ondo South?
We have 3 senatorial districts in Ondo State, so we are starting from Ondo South Senatorial districts.
Okay, that means we're still going to Central,
yes,
we're still going to North.
Yes.
Okay. In Ondo South Senatorial district, mostly they are the riverine area of the state. We have some projects to show the presence of government in that area, and some of them, they are numerous, but there are some monumental ones. That is, even though government that has the interest of the citizens at heart, it can achieve them. First of it is the iconic flyover, which was commissioned about 30 months ago by President of the country, President Muhammadu Buhari. He came and commissioned it. It was marveled, because
that's at Ore
or a flyover, that interchange. Before now, a lot of carnages every minute, every second, nearly every day. Even like festive period that we have now. Anybody traveling from Lagos, because it's a connecting nerve. Anybody traveling from Lagos, either to the east or to the north, most of them transfer through that area. It's either you take through the Ibadan, Jeba, Mokwa, or you take this Ore, Benin, or Ore, Akure, Benin, Okene, others. That means that Ore interchange very, very important. At times, some people spend about 3-4 days. If they left Lagos around Wednesday and the festival is around Saturday, some will even get to the destination maybe around Monday, 3-4 days after. So, when
people are so used to that before the Arakuni Oluwarotimi.
Yes, that's the practice.
Oh, okay.
But during the national campaign, Mr. Gonodi promised that if he's elected, he will give them a solution to that problem. Thank God that flyover was one of the first projects we embarked upon. We embarked upon, and thank God we delivered to time. I think the project was flagged off 2018, and we delivered the project before 2020, and it was commissioned, I think, around 2020 by President Muhammadu Buhari. Go there now, it's smooth ride, free flow. All those hindrances, they are thing of the past. So I believe people from the Southern Senatorial District, even the road users, all of the state indigenous and all the road users, they are thanking God, they are applauding the government. So now, about a week ago, we were at Okitipa Bokoda bypass project, being commissioned by His Excellency Governor Sanwo-Olu from Lagos State. He was invited. He commissioned the project, 10-kilometer length of road. It's a bypass and very unique to that location. Because before now, anybody going to Igbokoda or other houses, Ilaje houses there, when you get to Okitipa, a journey that's supposed to take you less than 1 hour, you end up spending about 4 hours. Because you spend about 2.5 to 3 hours inside Okitipa Township. So with that, the solution to it is to have a bypass. And the bypass, when we flew drone, when we are trying to design, we discovered that we have no option than to go through a new route entirely, which is a farm settlement, virgin road completely. That's where we have the bypass. Now, anybody going to Okupa now, journey that will waste about 2.5 hours, under 10 minutes, we are down to Bokoda houses. Because the road was just commissioned a few days ago. It was given to a reputable contractor. See what they did, you will be impressed. In fact, it's world-class project. Because we have some notorious area in that place. Or now, if you transfer this, you won't even know. Swampy, bushy, in fact, they are complete farm settlement. So we thank God for that. If you go there, you will see. Apart from that, apart from other internal projects, we still have another major project, which is Aromealakpe. Aromealakpe is a 33-kilometer project, and I can tell you, by God's grace, by the first quarter of next year, it will be commissioned. Because the percentage completion now is about 65% completed, among others. Still in Ondo South. In Ondo South. Wow. So apart from the industrial hub, we met, well, we can't say we met in the industrial hub. What we met there is just an hub that is about to come or crawling up. But now, because I remember 2018, I was opportunity to travel together with Mr. Governor to China. Then we spoke to some of the investors, and they sent an agreement, MOU. So with that, they promised to come. Go there now, you have about 5, 6, if not 8 industry that are working. You know how many people those industries have taken away from the labor market. They've absorbed them, so they are working there now. More than 3,000 people are working there. Wow. So and if not that we had that factory there, the industries, those people would have been in the town. So, and according to people that the adage, we say devils finds work for idle hand. So with that now, those people that are no longer idle. Among other projects, they have one or two things to do. Yes, they are busy. Among other projects, they have AGF. We have so many things there, so that to preserve our time. So go there, you will see. With that, government has tried a bit. We can say a bit because we can't do it all. But if we compare what has happening in the past before the emergence of this government, you know that they've tried a lot.
Hooray! Payment of taxes and rates is now made easier and simpler in Ondo State through the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. One-stop shop model tax stations in 2 different locations in Akure, the state capital. Visit Oyemekun tax station within the premises of Wema Bank PLC on Oyemekun Road, Akure, or visit Alagbaka tax station within the premises of UBA PLC, Alagbaka, Akure, to pay your taxes and rates into Ondo State designated revenue accounts without any stress. For further inquiries, call the following number: 0188397000 or 09284770004, or send WhatsApp messages to this number 08104864804. Contact us at ODIRS.ng or info@odirs.ng. Also, chairman at ODIRS.ng. Our website is www.odirs.ng. Pay your tax as tax brings development. Ondo State Internal Revenue Service announcer.
Okay, can you now say that the good people of Ondo North Senatorial District have gotten their fair share of dividends of governance to continue to pay their taxes?
Yes, because Ondo North it's not left out in the development of infrastructural development in Ondo State. Because in the north, we can point to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or even more projects over there.
Okay.
For an instance, in the past, anybody living in Kare, they are there with fear. Because even if you are not living there, if you are from there, every time you'll be looking at newspaper, oh, there's no accident today, oh, there's no any casualty. Because nearly every week there must be an incident of brake failure, trucks running into the market, because we have one notorious hill there. After the hill is the market.
Yes.
Is the central market and the market. Nearly every time we need to record
several lives
have been claimed. In fact, there was a that I learned that same people from the same family, they were involved in that in the accident that happened that time. Now, before he came on board, the last administration awarded that hilly section that the vertical and horizontal alignment should be improved upon so that to reduce the accident rate. But when we came, the contractor has not done anything. But by SAN, CON style, he invited the contractor. What are our challenges? Do you still want to undertake the job? She said yes. So he was interviewed. He was given a different scope entirely, because then that section was designed to be single carriageway. But now we improve on it, and we ask the contractor to go ahead. We back it up with fund. So now go there. The session has been completed. In fact, it was completed under 1 year. And after the completion of that session, government discovered that a carriage need to be dualized, because the road that was constructed for them around 76, 79 can no longer withstand the rapid development in that area. Government decided to have dualization.
And the huge traffic flow in that area.
Yes, the traffic flow depends on the population.
Okay.
So now the population has increased, the development has increased, and it's under route to the north. You know, Ikare people, they are commercial people, so you have a lot of commerce there. So every trucks need to traverse that road. So government decided to dualize it. Now the 4.5 kilometer Ikare township now is ready for commissioning. Dual carriage with very, very good features. Go there, you will see. So it's in the Ondo North. If you come to Owo, I'm talking about the major project.
Yes.
If we are talking about all the projects, in fact, 1 or 2 hours will not be enough for us. So come to Owo. We have our dualization. We have phase 1, phase 2. The phase 1 is completed. The contractor is working with phase 2. If you go to our local government, right now we have a contractor there that is working inside Ute, a 9.6 kilometer length of road. The contractor will deliver the job now in the next 2 weeks' time.
Just 2 weeks?
9.6 kilometer inside Ute township. So, and that Ute is in Ose. I found the project. I found the road that we constructed at Ose before. We have Igbada Road, Ajegule Road, Outlet Road, and Ogbomo Road. All these are inside Ifon. Even Araromi is another bypass from Ifon to Sobe Axis. And we have Ikaro. We have about 2 kilometer length of road between Ikaro and Ifon. They are common boundary. The road has been constructed. So a lot like that in the north. Okay, now we are working at Emure. Emure is in the north. Emure Poro Road. I know about 3 successive governments that have been awarding that project, awarding the project without seeing the light of the day. But we thank God, awarded it. The contractor did not perform. The project was terminated, re-awarded. Now I can tell you, in a couple of months' time now, the road will be commissioned. Wow. And a lot others. A lot. If we go to Akobo Southwest, Shupari, we have Okeafa Road in Shupari, about 2 kilometer road. It has been constructed, commissioned, and many more like that. So we can say that the people from the North Central District, they can't say this government has not tried. Definitely. But you know, our people keep asking, you've tried, but we need more. So
Oliver Twist.
So that's it.
So Honorable Commissioner, sir, let's have you talk about the infrastructural exploits on the well-being of residents of Ondo Central Senatorial District. That is the central. Yes, you say. So to justify the revenue inflows into the coffers of government under Arakuri Oluwarosimi Akeredolu administration SASA went. So what can you say about it?
For Ondo Central, I can see that I laughed. Yes. Because in Ondo Central, if I start rolling out what we've done in Ondo Central, what is he doing? Other from the other Central District, they will not be too happy. But at the same time, they have no option. Yeah, that's we have our state capital in the central. In Nakuru alone, what we've done in Akure, what we are still doing, no any of the past government has recorded what we've recorded in Akure. In Akure alone.
Can you mention a few?
I can just mention a few, but okay. I can tell you we are constructing over 100 kilometers left of road in Akure and about 70 kilometers completed in Akure. In Akure
out
alone.
of 100 kilometers.
Yes, I said over 100.
Okay.
Now in Akure, we have Alafia Tayo, Hospital Road to Alafia Tayo, Hospital Road to Oshile, and Iwalewa. Those are some of the first projects we are back upon when we came. That place completed. Abushoro Road completed. Court of Appeal Road to Subeb completed. Apart from that Court of Appeal, we have Alagbaka. We have about 6 kilometers left of road in Alagbaka. And the major one is that Alagbaka Secondary School to SIB. Completed, delivered. And then the other environs completed. In Ijapo, we've constructed over 10 kilometers in Ijapo. In Obaile Housing Estate, we are constructing about 7 kilometers now. Go there, you will see in Obaile Housing Estate. And a lot more. If you go to Adetade, we've constructed road there. If you go to Aule, we just completed the Aule, about 2 kilometers. Go to Eyakari, we have Eyakari 1, Eyakari 2, about 5 kilometers, if not more, have been completed there, and a lot more. And we have, from the central too, we have the major one of the major ones, which is the dualization of Oda Road. Okay. Though those are some logistics problem, the road has not been, the speed was not satisfactory, but now we've spoken to the contractor, we had meeting, the contractor has zoomed back to site. The road is in 2 phases. The phase 1 is the 4 kilometer dualization of 4 kilometers. That's from Shoprite to Kajola Junction. That one, from now, it will be completed 100%. And from Kajola Junction to Oda Town, that one is single carriageway. Okay. The contractor is preparing to start. If not, from now, the contractor will start. And I can assure you, within the next 12 months, the total project will be delivered and completed. And we have another one, the major project, again, from A Division to Nepa Roundabout, to Hospital Road, to Alafia Tayo, to Oluwatuyi, with spur to investment, and down to Ijoka End, which is that Ijoka End. Beyond the Jomimo, okay. We have what do you call this place? Okeobere.
Oh, okay.
Okeobere. That one is 8.135 kilometers, and the contractor is working there. You know, that road is a social road. It's a built-up area, and we can't just demolish and start constructing. Those are the reasons why that project, everybody believes that project slows. Not that it slows. It's because of the logistics involved. Because in the past, if government awards a project, the contractor go there, start with clearing, clear everywhere. But we said, no, we don't want that style. Be taking it phase by phase. You can see from A Division to Nepa Roundabout, completed 100%. Nepa Roundabout to Olafia to Oluka Roundabout, completed. Okay. That's what we are doing. We are doing segment by segment. I'm sure the contractor is working around Jomimo Assets now. But by God's grace, before the end of next year, I think the project ought to have been completed. All things being equal, among others. Now, government discovered that most of the inherited roads in Nakure, they are in bad shape. Initially, people started commenting, government is working. But the one inherited one, none of them is motorable again. Government took it upon herself that we have to do something. Over 35 kilometers now in soda rehabilitation. Massive rehabilitation. Patch, treat sub-base where necessary, scarify, and complete overlay. You can see Iyoma Plaza to Bishop's Court and roundabout. You can see Aromi to John Bosco. You can see Stadium Road. I go to Agagu Road. Go CBN to Shoprite. All of them. We have a lot like that. More than 15 different roads. Over 35 kilometers. As phase A. Go to Leo from Leo to Adebola. Leo Ayedo Adebola. Contractor is working there, and a lot more in Nakure. And if you want to go beyond Nakure, go to Ifedore local government. Now we have Ibuji Igbaraoke. Ibuji Igbaraoke is around 4 kilometers completed, delivered. And we have Igbaraoke to Igbaraodo to Ondo state boundary. That one is around 9 kilometers. It has been completed. When we came aboard, those roads they were not motorable. Now go to Idonre. While the township roads, where we have Lisa Road, St. Joseph's, Technical, that one about 3 kilometers completed. That one even completed and commissioned during the first year anniversary. So now, apart from that one, we have only one route, to major route to Idonre before our government, which is Owena to Idonre. But our governor did promise that if he's elected, he will have another alternative route. Now we have another virgin alternative route now. The Akure Joka that I mentioned the other time, the end of that project, Okeobere. Yes. From that Okeobere now, down to Idonre, there's a new road there, which is I guess you are from Idonre. Because when I mentioned Idonre, your countenance. So that one is another 15 kilometers. The contractor, the road has been substantially completed. These are in Nakure. In Ondo, we are working in Ondo. Because I go to Ondo, we are working on some selected roads in Ondo town. So, and we have to do more. And a lot. Go to Ondo North, which is Obaile. In front of the, what do you call it? In front of the airport, we just dualize it. The airport road. Airport road in Obaile, just dualize it. I think Anglican Road, where we've paved it, we've constructed it, and Palace Road. That Palace Road to Express, we are working on it. And on that road, from that Palace Road to that police station, contractor is there working. How many do you want us to count? Is it Futa Road? We are working on Futa Road. We are working on what do you call this? Club 20 Road. We work on Club 20. Okeodu. We are working there. Okeodu to Chicken Republic. We work there. No, the contractor is still there. We are working there. And from Ijare Kota to Ilara boundary, contractor is working the elementary. And Ero Township Road, I think substantially completed. A lot in the central. So with that, to me, government has tried. And another thing that will interest you, Mr. Governor promised that he has started the work from day one. He will not stop working until his last day in office. And now, another projects now, we are just rolling them out. We have Akure Phase A, we have Phase B, we have Phase C. We just awarded Phase C now. Phase C now, we have Alagbaka to Obaile. We are linking Alagbaka to Obaile. There's one covert that if you are in Alagbaka, once going to that covert, that's there, must turn back. We want to decongest the First Bank Fuwashai area. Anybody going to airport, anybody going to Northern Central District, if you are living in Alagbaka or Shoprite or that road, you don't need to get to First Bank again. We are trying from Alagbaka, we are trying to decongest that area. That is from Alagbaka, you bust out at Obaile, go your way. So that one is there. Another major one from behind the SIB to in front of police station. There's another about 6 kilometer length. We just awarded it. A lot like that. Government is really working infrastructurally. And we're talking about infrastructure. Don't say that because I've been mentioning road. It's not only road. What other projects? If we're talking about infrastructure, it's not only road. Just that's my passion, because I'm an highway engineer. But talk about building. When we came on board, there's something to write home about our primary schools and secondary schools buildings. But government took it upon ourselves, because 2014 counterpart funds, 15, 16, 17, the last administration, well, maybe because of other projects, they couldn't pay the suburb, the UBEC. But when it came, Mr. Governor paid everything. You don't want to pay your counterpart, federal government, the UBEC will match it. So with that, and they will give you the money, other street monitoring. They will be monitoring the project by themselves. So you can see over 300 primary schools. Is it 300 or 700? I think it's over 700 primary schools have been constructed and renovated. So as we are constructing new buildings, blocks, we are renovating some with computer facilities, with other features, borrow, solar power, computer facility, and others like that. So apart from that, other infrastructure projects you will see everywhere. Look at the building of the sponsor of this program, which is ODIRS. Go and see. Before they were accommodated inside one old building, sharing that building with about 4 or 5 or 6 ministries. But now, if you go to ODIRS building now, you will love it. You think you are inside banking hall. I mean, the new generation banks. Everybody loves to work there. So if you see their workers, you know that they have a very good head. So if you go to the building, you won't feel like going out. So it's the work of this government. Is it not infrastructure? It is. It's infrastructure. And now, apart from that, government is building the government house now. Government house lodge. Before we came on board, there's nothing like government house lodge. Up till now, Mr. Governor is still staying in 2-bedroom apartment, which is the what do you call it? Which is the presidential lodge. So now, you know, it has to be other governor. After the other governors, they will give priority
to that lodge.
No, he doesn't care either he lives there or not, but I pray he lives there because we are planning to complete it before the end of his tenure. Go and see it. Anybody coming, they will be praying for him. Mr. Governor will be he likes doing a project. It not necessarily means that he's going to want to benefit from the project. That's his time. So with the little I've just mentioned, you will know that this government has tried infrastructurally.
Finally, a big relief is here for taxpayers in Ondo State. Without an express payment of all taxes, charges, fees, and fines are now made easier through the banks approved by the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service. Access Bank, First Bank, Polaris Bank, Union Bank, UBA, Wema Bank, Unity Bank, and Zenith Bank. Others are Stanbic IBTC, Kickstone, Guaranteed Trust Bank, Fidelity Bank, FCMB, EcoBank, and Sterling Bank. Pay to the banks directly. Don't give your cash to anyone. For further inquiries, call the following number: 01-8839-7000 or 09-284-77004, or send WhatsApp messages to this number: 08104864804. Contact us at ODIRS.ng or info@odirs.ng. Also, chairman at ODIRS.ng. Our website is www.odirs.ng. Pay your tax, as tax brings development. Ondo State Internal Revenue Service announcer.
Thank you so much, our Honorable Commissioner. Dear viewer, we are done with today's edition of Pay Your Tax. On behalf of the executive producer of this program, Tolu Adegbe, I would like to say thank you to the Honorable Commissioner for being part of this program today. Honorable Commissioner for Lands, Infrastructure and Housing, Engineer Raimi Aminu, FNSC. Thank you so much, sir, and we hope next time when we invite you,
you
will definitely be here.
Definitely.
By His grace, we'll be here next week, and so stay with us, same time, same station. My name is Tayelu Nwaladusi. God bless you. God bless ODIRS. God bless Ondo State, and God bless Nigeria. It pays when you pay your tax.